Hello YouTube, welcome to today's reading. So we are going to be doing a Leo reading for the month of September 2022. I can't promise that I'm going to get through all 12 of the zodiacs, but I'm starting with Leo and Virgo as it is their birthday month currently. So I want to get those out the way, and then after that it's just going to be random order based off of, timing and things like that. I'll get through what I can get through, and yeah, these are very spur of the moment readings. I felt like a few zodiacs at least needed a message from me personally about September 2022. There's other readers out there who probably have readings for the month as well, but as far as me delivering the messages, I definitely know I have to give Leo an update, Virgo an update, and a few other signs as well, whatever spirit allows me to finish and whatever my energy allows me to work through. So that is what we will be doing. If you hear any noises in the background, it's either my cats, my bracelets, or the air conditioner. I'll talk as loudly as I can, and when I'm recording this, editing this, I'll make the volume as loud as it can be, and I'll block out the background noise as best as I can. But just focus on the messages as best as you can. So we are going to get right into it, but before I jump into it, just some few little reminders and updates. Einstein tablets for the month of September is dropping September 1st. Pre-order is happening right now if you want to get it at a better deal. So that drops September 1st, so look out for that. If you're not sure what the Einstein tablets is, look in the description box below. It is a very good resource for every month that I do drop that gives good advice spiritually for the month and how to navigate the month, what you need to know, day-to-day advice, love predictions and updates and advice. Same with career and finances, as well as spiritual updates, what's going on with rituals happening right now, things to look out for, signs and synchronizations, advice for every single day of the month. It's a very good resource, so definitely look into it. Anything else I want to say? Join my email newsletter to keep up with me if I'm not on social media. Follow me on my social media accounts linked below, especially my Twitter, my backup Twitter, and also my Instagram. Those are where I'm going to be the most active. But the newsletter is also a good thing to sign up for, just in case I can't get to my social media accounts for whatever reason. You will still have access to the information through an email. And yeah, we're gonna get right into it. I don't do online personal readings anymore. It got to be too hectic over the past year or so, to the point where I just could not do it. I had to stop doing it. So I am currently, out there going through and still sending out readings that haven't been sent out yet. So if you haven't received a reading yet, please contact me at contact@DrIndyEinstein.com. Just send me an email, please, kindly, and just let me know that you still haven't received a reading. I'm only one person. I can't remember every single person who has ever reached out to me for a reading or booked a reading with me. Unfortunately, at this time, I'm doing everything by myself, so it is really hard to remember who reached out, who hasn't, who I sent out a reading, who I refunded, things like that. So please just reach out to me kindly, and I will get back to you as soon as possible. My email response is about 1 to 2 weeks, not including the weekends, so about 10 to 14 business days. I know that seems lengthy. I just have a lot going on, especially right now. I'm moving into a new place, so I cannot guarantee you a 2-day response. If I can give that to you, that'd be beautiful, but I'm not going to promise that. Anything else? Yeah, if you need me for any other business inquiries, contact the DrIndyEinstein.com is the place to reach me. I said I don't do online personal readings, but I do from time to time do FaceTime readings, Zoom readings, and in-person readings, depending on my traveling schedule and just my everyday schedule. So if you want to know when I'm hosting those, just follow me on Instagram. That's where I post the most. As far as like dates, and we'll book through there. I'll also update Twitter and the emails newsletter. So definitely make sure you're following me on the emails newsletter, because Instagram is going to get first priority, then the emails newsletter, then Twitter. So definitely make sure you're on Instagram and the newsletter. And yeah, let's get right into it. So Leo, September 2022, we're first going to look at the current energy that you are in. Then we're going to look at what to expect, like good things that are going to happen this month, what to watch out for, love, career, and then end off with some spiritual advice and updates. So Leos, what is going on with my Leos currently, Spirit? To start off the reading, what are my Leos going through? I'm hearing algorithms, I'm seeing hieroglyphics. There's something going on with your wiring, your system, like your mental wiring, your programming, the way you are perceiving things, the way you are interpreting things. There's like something happening. There's a change happening. Maybe an upgrade. It's like your values are changing, your priorities are changing, the way you do things are changing, your habits, your routines are changing, or you're in the process of changing them so that you can be more efficient in life. I feel like Leos, you guys are moving into, or you are hoping to move into a time, a life where you are no longer stressed, you're no longer dealing with anxieties, you're no longer overworked or overburdened with responsibilities. You just want a very neutral life right now. You want a very calm life. You don't want to have any worries or any stresses. So you're really focusing on protecting your peace currently. You're focusing on laying down the foundations in your life that's going to allow you to have peace, because you cannot have a stable, solid life and future if your foundation is based off of anything weak. So I feel like you guys are kind of going back and redoing things, re-solidifying things. You guys might be trying to lock down a new home, a new apartment. Some of you guys might be getting a new car. I feel like you guys are like going back and redoing, like even with the coding that I was picking up on the beginning of the reading, is like you guys are going back and recoding, reprogramming like past events. So you're going back and revising things so that your future and your current reality can run smoother. So this is a time, especially Mars and Gemini, is going to be a time of revision for you guys. You guys are revising plans because you're not happy with how things are going currently in life, or you don't have time to realize the happiness in your life because it's just too much stress currently happening. So you guys are just focusing on surrendering to the divine and going with the flow in life, focusing on your successes. You're no longer worrying about, what's going on around you that doesn't concern you. The fast lifestyle is not something you desire, if you ever even desired it, because Leos are pretty chill. Leos are actually homebodies. A lot of people don't realize that, but Leos are homebodies. They like to stay home. They like to stay within their family unit or the people who they consider family, or they like to stay towards themselves. Leos only go out for appearances, networking purposes, but they really like to keep it, at home. You guys might not be happy with the finances that you're bringing in, or the current success that you have on a material level. You feel like you should have had more money saved up, or more money to show for the work you've been putting in. Or you could have all of the money in the world, all of the glitz and the glam, but it's not fulfilling you anymore. You want more out of life. Yeah, so you guys this month are really going to focus on resting, repairing, revising, recouping. So this is the month to stay in, to get your things in order. I wouldn't really focus on being out and about in the month of September. I wouldn't focus on traveling, just kind of laying low. Yeah, especially because you guys could be going through some issues when it comes to like a home or finances, a car, something that kind of like holds you back. Um, so yeah, you guys are just focusing on getting your things together. Or for some of you guys, this is just merely a fear, like losing it all for some reason is a fear for some of you guys. So this month you're going to be focusing on how to solidify your assets so you don't lose them all. Yeah, but some of you guys could be going through some hard times financially. But it's going to be based on your decisions and choices. So I don't know. The hard times financially, I don't know if this is necessarily a thing as of yet. I think it's something that you worry about, or it's something that could be a possibility depending on the choices you make. If you decide to stay in the month of September, get your ducks in a row, focus on spending money on the things that need to be spent on versus everything else, you'll be fine. But this seems more mental than actually actual threat being presented, because there is protection in your foundations here, or that's what you're focused on, but you could fear for some reason losing certain assets. What is this? And it has something to do with the past thing. It's something from the past that was lost and that you fear you could lose again, or your emotions could be getting in the way of your hustle. So you're nervous that you're kind of losing your work ethic because of some emotional issues going on right now, because there's a lot about emotional loss here as well. Yeah, your emotions could be getting in the way of your hustle, of your drive. So in the month of September, you're kind of focusing on how to get your drive back, how to be motivated again, healing, and getting back into a better groove, getting into a good routine. Yeah. So you guys have some new beginnings on the way. They just are on pause because you guys have to do this revising that I said and setting up the groundwork, or resetting up the groundwork, healing. Okay. So things, you know, you might not feel as successful or as lively as you normally are in your life. But that's just because I feel like you guys might be going through something emotionally at the time or mentally that's kind of bringing you down. But I don't see this reflecting in your physical life. I feel like the only way this could affect your physical life is if you stay so stagnant on these emotional issues that it starts to affect your work ethic or like it starts to affect your spending habits. But if you can keep everything in check and organized, you should be fine. I just feel like, you know, September may be a little boring. It's more so just about staying home, getting your things together. So let's look at the good things that are coming in for you in the month of September. What are some good things that you can expect in the month of September? So you guys will be doing a lot of emotional healing. A lot of emotional healing. If you lost your passion for life, your drive, your motivation. If your old like interests have been boring you, you're either going to start to get that passion back or you're going to develop new passions. I feel like as far as your foundations go, that's going to be successful. If you're looking on buying a new home, an apartment, a car, or something important, landing a new job, that's going to be successful. Even though you fear it's not going to be, it is going to be. But it's all about how fast or slow you move. So if you kind of are, dragging your feet, avoiding things, procrastinating because of fear, you're going to procrastinate, you know, this victory. But if you move at a pace that you need to, you'll be fine. Like, I feel like things are going to be good for you guys. You guys are going to be spending a lot of time to self this month, but that's a good thing. It's picking up as a good thing right now. To support, a lot of healing. Some of you guys could have a new romance coming in. You're meeting a new romantic partner. If you're already in a relationship, that relationship is going to see a new height. Yeah, taking things to the next level with somebody. This could be somebody from the past or a past life. Seems very soulmatey. They're going to help you with these emotional issues you're having too. Not to say they're going to be a therapist. So don't, I wouldn't recommend throwing your weight on anybody, but they're really going to help you during this time to kind of just, to feel love again, to feel passion again, to feel happy and excited again. If there are any tower moments that happen in the month of September, any unexpected changes or things that are falling, things that are ending, it is for the better as it is coming through as a good thing. Especially surrounding finances. If things aren't going right with the career, it's probably because you have to take a new direction. Um, but yeah, for some of you guys, you could just be saving up money and just not spending it. Maybe you're used to spending your money, but this month you're saving up, but it's coming out as a good thing. And I feel like this is because you're getting wiser, and you don't feel like you need to spend your money this month. You want to save it or invest it. I feel like you guys are also going to have a better control of your temptations. You guys are getting a second chance on a lot of things this month. So things that should have crumbled may not crumble just yet because you have the chance in the month of September to correct them. So you're being given a second chance, but it all depends on how you go about that second chance. But yeah, any temptations, mental blockages, or instabilities that you guys have been having, any imbalances, I feel like they're going to be corrected this month. There's a few more cards. Yeah, a lot of you guys have a commitment coming in. So a new romantic partner, you're meeting somebody new. Yeah, your love life is increasing. A new relationship for you guys for sure. All right, so let's look at what you need to watch out for. Any warnings in the month of September. Pay attention to signs of synchronization in dreams. Your spirit guides will be trying to give you a message. Also pay attention to birds, feathers. Your spirit guides are really trying to get a message through to you that you might not be getting. So pay attention. That's why it's going to be important to stay inside to avoid the fast life this month, because you need to slow down so that you can receive these messages. Although you do have a new partnership coming in, let me see. I see progression with love life in the month of September, but it's also coming out for a warning. So let's see why. Spirit guides. Okay, some of you guys have to watch out for ego battles and love. So some of you guys might be attracting somebody who's maybe different than your usual type, or challenges you in some way that you aren't a fan of, but you need it. So be mindful. Make sure that you are, when it comes to relationships, you're being guided by your heart and not a broken or a weak ego. Watch your confidence too in love this month. You might become overly dependent on somebody, or you might put too much of your emotions onto somebody. You might feel like somebody's your savior, or you might feel like, somebody is coming in to complete you or make you better or make you whole. This person, you're going to enjoy them. They're going to come in and bring a lot of, different experiences that you are allowed to enjoy, but a person is not to complete you. They're to reflect you. They're to make you realize why you're great, right? So just keep that in mind. Don't let insecurities get in the way of this connection, basically. Watch out for procrastinating. Watch out for avoiding much needed responsibilities and tasks that needs to be completed. Please make sure you're doing your task. Please make sure you're completing what needs to be done. Do not procrastinate this month. Your mind can also play tricks on you this month as well. Your fears, thoughts, and this could also mess with the connection coming in, so please watch out for that. Yeah, there's some deception, some mental deception happening. Could be spiritual attacks, so also make sure you're protecting yourself. Again, make sure you guys are isolating yourselves, not allowing other influences to influence you. Stay away from alcohol this month. Don't avoid new beginnings because of fears. Watch out for your temptations, the things that were, hindering you in the past, any vices that were holding you back in the past. Please watch out for them in September. Let's get a few more cards before we move on to the end of the reading. So you have some tough times that's coming forward. But again, this seems very mental, guys. It seems like you feel unlucky or you're fearing tough times are coming, but I don't see this necessarily being a physical solid thing. Like, I don't see it being in an event or anything. Spirit clarified. Yeah, just don't self-sabotage, you guys. Don't self-sabotage. Don't procrastinate. Don't let your fears take over. And yeah, the biggest thing is just isolating yourself from society. I feel like too, other people can be trying to send you negative energy and evil eyes. So just be mindful about what you post on the internet. I'm the biggest believer at the end of the day that what is for you, and nobody can take it out of your path, but they can prolong it if you allow other people's manifesting ability to, you know, take hold over your own. So just make sure your faith is very strong in September. Make sure you're manifesting consistently. Look at my manifesting journal video. I'll link it below. Make sure you guys are doing the things that you need to be doing to manifest what you want out of life. Don't let anybody else's negative energy or hating or jealousy mess anything up for you, because what's meant for you is for you, but they could prolong it. So you might do something in October, but somebody is having such negative energy that they're sending your way and you're allowing it. So whatever is meant for you in October, you don't get until 2 years from now. You know what I mean? So just be mindful of that. And you can avoid this by isolating yourself, taking a social media break, not posting on social media too often, not sharing things with others, staying inside, leaving alcohol alone. You know what I mean? That's how you're going to beat these trying times, by avoiding social media and the outside world for the month of September. So let's get a quick love message, because we kind of already touched on love. I saw that you guys will be entering a new relationship, or you will be meeting somebody new, or you're taking your romantic connection to a next level, to new heights. Let's get some more information. Spirit, what's coming in for love in the month of September 2022 for my Leo placements? Leo placements, Sun, Moon, and Venus in the astrological system. What's coming in for love for my Leos? You guys could be meeting somebody who you either meet them through work, or this is somebody who's very successful. They have a lot going for themselves. They have their own business. They are a businessman. They might be older than you. They might spoil you or give you a lot. They might help you with your career, your finances, or you guys could just be putting a lot of energy into career and finances this month and not really focusing on love, even though I do see love coming in for you guys. But I feel like your priority right now is going to be your career and your finances. I do see some options coming in. For some of you guys, it's multiple options, little flings here and there, but you guys aren't going to be satisfied with everybody who comes in. I don't know, your values are changing. So it's like what used to impress you before doesn't impress you anymore. You're looking for something different, something new. So yeah, you guys are going to be doing a lot of healing this month. If you are in a connection, some of you guys are getting engaged or thinking about getting engaged, or you think you found the one. For those who are single, again, I see some options coming in. A lot of you guys, again, are focusing on your career and finances. But we did see, love in your cards. So let's see. Spirit, what's coming in for my Leo placements in the month of September 2022 for love. Let's start off with single placements, and then we'll look at those in a connection or commitment. For my single Leos who are watching, Spirit, for my single Leos, what's coming in for love in the month of September 2022? What can they expect? I'm here in Wisconsin, so somebody can be from Wisconsin. Yeah, if you're a Leo and you're single, you might not be satisfied being single. You don't want to be single. But it's like you just can't seem to get it right when it comes to love. Things are always in balance, or you're never on the same page with certain people. So some of you guys might just like avoid love this month. Even though, again, I see love coming in for you. So if it doesn't come in September, it might come in by the end of the year for sure, because I see love, but I also see you guys are like avoiding it due to fears. So again, don't be self-sabotaging. If somebody comes in, please, give them a chance, even if it's just for a day or a week. Just give it a chance. Don't just like brush it off because of X, Y, and Z, or what you think you know, or what you think you like. if you guys are manifesting, be mindful that you're not manifesting from a place of need and desperation, because some of you guys are so desperate to be in a relationship, I feel like. Yeah, this person could be like, if you attract somebody, they could be somebody who's outside of your usual type, but they might be what you need, I feel like. So just give it a chance. Give it a chance. I just put my air on, so I'll try to speak a little higher, but it's hot. I need some air. Yeah, give it a chance, because this could be somebody just that challenges you in a way that you don't like. You might try to avoid it at first, but just give it a chance. You might learn something from it. If this person doesn't end up being your end-all be-all, you might learn something from it. But I do feel like some of you guys are going to have insane chemistry with somebody coming in. And this could be somebody you end up staying with long term. And I see them coming in very soon, but you might have to release your ex, or they just got out of a relationship. And you need to keep an open mind. Yeah, like I said, some of you guys are like, I don't know if I like this person. I don't know. I'm never saying to force a connection, but I feel like some of you guys are blocking something for the wrong reasons, and you don't even realize it. So please do some internal work to see, like, what's going on here. Okay, let's really quick look at my Leos who are in a relationship or a commitment at this time. What's coming in for love in the month of September? Some of you guys might be, I'm seeing a maturing or maturation when it comes to love, the way you view love. So some of you guys could be outgrowing a partner and deciding that maybe something isn't going to work out. You don't see a positive future coming in, because what you thought love was, you no longer think love is anymore. So some of you guys could be deciding on leaving a partnership because this person no longer aligns with your values. Some of you guys, however, are starting to date smarter. So you guys are starting to take finances into consideration when it comes to a relationship. Some of you guys could be deciding to join finances with a partner or to get into business with a partner. Some of you guys are deciding to move in with a partner. But only do this if you see this person in your far future. Because if this person isn't aligning with you right now, I don't think they will be in the future, because this has a lot to do with like your actual core values and beliefs, your spiritual values and beliefs, which is going to matter a lot in the future. So just be mindful. Make sure you guys are with somebody for the right reasons, for mature reasons. So if this is somebody who you were with when you were younger, you might find you're outgrowing them. So a transformation is going to be needed, whether it's an ending or a rebranding of the relationship. But yeah, I do see some of you guys are deciding to move in with a partner, or deciding to blend finances or start a business. But I'm seeing like maturity coming in. So I don't know. Let me know. Keep me updated, guys, because again, Spirit said love is coming in. Love is surrounding my Leos, but I don't know why when I'm doing the individual reads, it's kind of coming in weird. So it seems like love is coming in for you guys, but there's a mental blockage here that you guys have to get through first, or you guys have to release yourself from one thing to get the love that you're supposed to have, basically. And that makes sense with the revising that I was picking up on in the beginning. Is like the revising timelines, you're revising past events, you're rewiring yourself and your life, reprogramming your life. So You might have to leave something behind to meet who you're really supposed to be with. But I do see love is in the air, so whatever way it has to come in, it may have to come in, slowly or after some much needed sacrifices, but it's coming in. So quickly, let's look at career and finances. This is going on for too long. Alright, Spirit was coming in for career and finances for my Leo placements in the month of September 2022. So in the month of September, it's going to be wise to invest your money versus spending it. Definitely look into like how you can get into investing or something that you can invest your money into that's going to grow. In the future, you guys could be deciding to invest into a new business, a car, an apartment. Put it somewhere wise and long term versus just spending it, even if it's just saving it in a savings account until you know exactly what you want to do with it. Yeah. A lot of you guys are getting clear about what it is when it comes to your finances too, like budgeting maybe, or looking through your spending habits and seeing what needs to go. Some of you guys could have some like unauthorized purchases coming in, so watch out for that. Some of you guys need to make sure you're watching where you're spending, like where you're swiping your card, because that could be related to the unauthorized purchases. Some of you guys have some bills that are coming out of your account that you don't even know of, and you don't even use these services anymore, but you forgot, so please make sure you're looking at that. Yeah, you guys are like maturing when it comes to your finances. You're not just like spending frivolously. You're being very intentional. You're investing, or you're putting your money into like a bigger purchase. You're saving. If you guys have an online business or an online platform, you guys are going to attract a lot more clients through a newsletter or through some sort of doing something new, introducing a new tool or a new service, or even redoing your website so it's more user-friendly. Refreshing something. But a newsletter, I see for sure for a lot of you guys, is going to attract a lot more clients and like money. Some of you guys, when it comes to your career, if you play too many roles, if you wear too many hats, you need to simplify. Come down to about 1 or 2 things that you're focusing on. Put the others on the back burner until you master whatever this is. Some of you guys could decide that you want to open up a new business where you sell something, and that's cool. But make sure this comes after you have solidified whatever this is that you're already doing, because you're going to need resources to create a business that's based around selling something. So make sure you have everything else in order before you move on to the business of selling something. But I do feel like this is going to be in your future, a new business that you're opening regarding selling something. But again, make sure everything else is like in a row before you move on to selling whatever this is. Some of you guys, if you already have your ducks in a row, this is confirmation that you should move on to starting up this business where you're selling a product. What's also going to help you in your career, because a lot of you guys have careers based around customers, people who rely on you. So show your appreciation to your audience, to your customers more. Listen to them. Ask them what you can do to improve. Show them that you care. Maybe giving them something like a coupon code or something free this month, Give them something that shows your appreciation, that shows that you care. Work on your customer relations. Maybe being more accessible. Oh, not accessible, because you want to isolate yourself this month, but just doing something for your customers that shows that, you are very appreciative of them, So maybe even incorporating thank you notes or something like that. Okay, we're going to end off with some quick spiritual messages. You guys really need to make sure you're writing things down. Like I said with the manifesting journal, make sure you guys are physically writing things down. You're journaling, you're keeping things in alignment. You're aware of everything because you're writing it down. So maybe to-do lists or budgeting, dotting your I's, crossing your T's, keeping your receipts, keeping everything in order and check, very organized. Write things down, manifest through writing affirmations, or the 55 by 5 method. Look that up if you don't know what it is. Your intuition will be increasing this month, but only as long as you're committed to your spiritual journey. Make sure you are meditating. Make sure you are doing your manifesting journal. Make sure you are being in alignment. You're making the correct decisions and choices that need to be made to keep you in higher alignment. Focus on your solar plexus in the month of September as well, and your throat chakra. And faith, this is a big one. Like I said, have faith. As long as you have faith, you're going to be fine in the month of September. I feel like a lot of the trying times are very mental and emotional. You guys are going to be in your head a lot. Yeah, make sure you guys are giving yourself some time to recover, to rejuvenate. Get a lot of rest in the month of September. Take your vitamins and your supplements. Make sure you're working out and eating clean. It's going to be very important. Your physical health is going to have a lot to do with your mental health and what happens in your life in the month of September. Could be dealing with cramps in the month of September, especially for those with, who like deal with periods and things like that. Ladies, look out for your sacral chakra. There could be some cramps going on. If there is some cramps, there's because there's a blockage that your higher self is trying to remove from your womb space. So help your womb by taking different herbs for the womb, doing yoni cleanses, yoni steams, womb healing, things like that. Again, focus on your solar plexus in the month of September. Take vitamin D, get some sun. Yeah, you guys need to focus on the solar plexus to get your drive and your motivation back. And some of you guys have been like dragging your feet, not taking action, been very lethargic and fatigued. Yeah, you guys have a lot of spiritual attacks, or there's people watching you who just don't wish you the best. So you need to protect yourselves this month. Watch, like, just really like shelter yourself this month. A lot of people are just jealous of what they think you have compared to what they feel like they don't have. So just don't post a lot about your achievements, or don't post a lot of the things you're buying. Don't post a lot of the things that you're planning on buying, because people are not as happy for you as you think they will be. And this could be why you're feeling fatigued a lot, actually, because a lot of people are watching you. So you're going to get your energy back when you reserve your energy from others. Okay, so that is what I have for my Leo placements for the month of September. I hope you enjoyed. Please follow all of my socials below. Check out my Patreon, my newsletter, and Einstein tablets. Please comment, keep me updated. I want to know what's going on with your love life. How does this play out in the month of September? Please let me know, and have a good one. Love you. Mwah.